ready.
Okay. Good morning, board members. I would like to call the special called meeting for December 3rd, 2018 into order. Okay, so we still have enough. I would like to approve the agenda. Motion to approve the agenda.
I so move.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, so on the consent agenda, we have the transportation facility bid, and then we'll do the Piedmont High School land acquisition. We'll let Mark Strickland speak, but everyone, I assume, read their board packet over the weekend. Donna sent this out pretty early for everyone to review.
Okay, so on November 13th, we received the bids for the last bond project, which is the transportation facility. The low bidder was Messer Construction. You can see the bid tab on the front page of the handout that you received. The base bid was $13,347,000, which we would accept. And there are alternates as well that we would take. We will not be doing the equipment shelter at this time, which is alternate 1, alternate 2. There's some paving that we took out. We will be doing alternate 4, which is the proprietary equipment for hardware, and then alternate 6 for the bus wash. Those are the alternates that we were asked for. The construction budget available is $12.5 million. Later today, we'll be asking for approval from the county for $685,266, which is the remaining funds that they're holding from our carryover from last year. The shortfall of $138,734 will be made up out of our construction contingency. That gives us a remaining contingency of $298,766. We also have some contingencies within the project itself in various categories. So, you know, barring something unforeseen and major, we feel good about the award.
Okay. Can you go back over those alternates
Sure.
again? I got kind of lost
Okay,
on what
sure.
we were keeping and deleting.
Okay, so alternate 1 is we will accept that we bid in the base project the alternate to do the work, and then we wanted to get a price to take it out in case we had some budget concerns.
It's a double negative,
It
so
is,
we're
it
not
is.
doing it.
We're not doing
Okay.
that.
How about 2 and 3?
Okay, we're not doing some light duty paving out there. That was in the major part of the bus lot. Number 4 we are doing, which is
What about
Yeah, I
three?
got
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry.
Number 3.
3 is not.
Not.
We're not
Okay.
accepting that.
4 is,
4
yes,
is the
yeah.
proprietary hardware.
And then the water lines are
And the
not.
lines,
No.
if you'll remember, we got those as pricing.
Mhm.
So that in the future, when we have to install those lines, we'll have a baseline to judge from. And then the last one is alternate 6, which is the bus wash area.
Mhm.
And just in case you have a question about that, it's not just a bus wash area. We would have to do this regardless. We're having to do it now over at Venus Street. As we wash buses and clean equipment, we have to capture the runoff to separate the oils and contaminants. So we would have had to done this at some point in time anyway.
Okay.
and just for everyone to know, the water lines are not the water lines for the transportation facility. We're required to put a water line into the other surrounding adjacent properties, and that's why it's being pulled. We don't need it yet, they're not developing it yet, but we now know how much it will cost us to do that.
Okay.
So we're
Okay, yep.
requesting those things for the bid.
So the facilities committee recommend, I'll make a motion based upon the recommendation of the facilities committee that we request to receive the balance of the contingency funds held by the county in the amount of $685,266 and to add those funds to the transportation construction budget. And the approval of the base bid amount to include bid alternates 1, 2, 4, and 6 as submitted by Messer for the construction of the transportation facility construction project in the total amount of $13,324,000 contingent upon receiving the noted funding held by the county and pending legal review. And we don't need a second because that came out of facilities unanimously.
So it does, so the motion does say 1 and 2.
Right, because we're deleting them.
Okay. But we're keeping 4 and 6.
Yes.
To include 1, 2, 4,
Right,
6.
because including means that it's a double negative, it takes it out, it's confusing, but
It is.
yes.
It was the best way for us to get pricing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we do not need a second because it's coming from the facilities committee. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed?
Mr. Rake did not vote, he's just.
So it is, we do not have Mr. Sides, so that is, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-0. Okay, so that takes care of that one, that passes 7-0. And that brings us to the Piedmont High School land acquisition.
So, as presented at facilities, we are in the process, we actually have a contract with the property owner for some land adjacent to Piedmont High School.
You might remember that at the last board meeting, we approved in closed session for Mark to negotiate.
So we
Land.
negotiated, for the amount, that we've been given to negotiate with. It's 17.4 acres. There are some remaining funds out of 2015-16 CIP projects that we'd like to gather together and bring forward and use for this. The purchase price for the property is $191,400, and we're anticipating some minor costs for closing costs, surveys, and things like that. So we're asking approval for that as well.
And this came out of facilities as well unanimously, so based upon the facilities committee recommendation, I move that the board approve the use of funds from the 2015-16 CIP in the total amount of $199,000 for the purchase of land near Piedmont High, 17.4 acres, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to pursue approval of the use of the CIP funds with the Board of County Commissioners.
Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion passes 7-0. Okay, board members.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, who gave the second? Matt?
Matt.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, everyone, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.